Hi, Krista. So today I was playing a video game, the Overlord series. I bought the complete pack, so it had Overlord and Overlord 2 with all the expansions for like 15 bucks or something. It was really cheap. The point is, I was playing Overlord, really enjoying myself, and then all of a sudden my computer just goes off. And it wasn't like I got a blue screen of death, there was no warning, we have to restart, there was no error message, just off, which is quite nerve-wracking, because I am not particularly good with hardware stuff. I'm good with computers, like the blinky light stuff, anything on the screen, even a bit of programming, quite comfortable. But if the blinky lights stop, I don't know what to do with that. Although I did, in this case, know what to do, because I could identify the problem. It was an ongoing problem. So about 2 years ago I bought my PC, and it was so cheap, like really affordable. But I got it refurbished, and there were a couple of things that made it extra affordable. I had to tinker with it a little bit. But one of the things that made it most affordable was the fact that it came with a dinky little power supply, 300 watts, which is technically less than what the computer needs. But it was supposed to be a green technology or eco boost or something, such that it could meet my computer's needs without necessarily using more energy. So I don't need to tell you, I'm sure, that this did not work out quite as well as advertised. In the middle of somewhat complicated tasks, it would sort of shut off. Just the power supply would cut out. Not a blue screen of death, not an error message, not a driver problem, just off. So I'd experienced this before. Usually, though, the most taxing thing that my power supply would do would be to turn on the computer. During the course of activating all of the hardware at once, it would get overwhelmed and shut off again. So turning off the computer was kind of risky because I didn't know how long it would take to get my computer to turn on again. So as a result, I elected to leave the computer on for long periods of time. Yes, I know, I'm destroying the environment. I mean, not for months at a time, but sometimes for a full 24-hour period if I was going to be at home all day or knew I would be coming back to use the computer soon. Yeah, I'm terrible. So not only did this totally counteract all of the supposed ecological benefits, but it was further taxing on an already overtaxed power supply, and inevitably it gave up the ghost. But I did know that this was going to happen, so I bought a power supply some months ago, but it was all wires, and it's complicated. So it sat in my house in a box for a couple of months, but necessity is the mother of figuring shit out, and as soon as I absolutely needed my computer to work, I figured it out really quick. And by really quick, I mean I screamed at an owner's manual and cried at an inanimate object for a solid 2 hours. But when I plugged it in, it worked the first time, and I am super impressed with myself. Yeah, this video just turned into me tooting my own horn really hard, so whoops. Pretend I edited in a montage of me crying at the computer, and that will make me seem more sympathetic. Just picture it in your head with me. Krista, I will see you on Tuesday, and maybe tomorrow and Tuesday, but definitely Tuesday. Goodbye!